Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Diamond Painting with Anxiety, also affectionately known as Karen, and we are going to finish a painting today. This is my, I always get the name wrong, so I'm going to see if I can read it. Who You Say I Am by Diamond Art Club. It is a 47 by, what's it say? 47 by 68. It's a nice big painting. I have been working on this one since July. So without further ado, let's drop some drills, hopefully on this canvas and not on the floor. But hey, it's me, so you never know. I'm going to zoom you in, so hopefully, and kind of move things around a little bit so you get a little bit better view. My camera's gonna jiggle. That's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. We'll go with that. Oops, bumped the table. You know me, kind of amateur hour around here, but we have fun. At least I do. Okay, that's pretty good. So I did start this canvas back in July. When this canvas came out, I instantly fell in love with it because it kind of, in a sense, reminds me of my daughter who's passed away, and the fact that she's in the hands of God and beautiful and healed and whole. So it's a piece that really gave me, kind of some warm feelings and some hope. No sadness, just really good feelings. So I purchased it when it came out, and I started doing it in July, and my plan was sort of to get it finished by August 3rd, which was her birthday, but then some things came up and that just didn't happen. So here it is, January 2020, and I'm finally going to finish this one up, and I'm going to be finishing it up with you. That's one of the things I really like to do with my paintings, is do the last little bit as sort of a whip and chat. So since this is a Mandy Manzano, there is a lot of outlining, a lot of black, dark, bold outlining. I really enjoy doing that. It's really fun for me. It feels kind of like coloring. Just her, her bold lines and her color blocking with just like the right amount of blending and confetti. It's really awesome. So what I do when I do Mandy Manzano pieces, and probably any other piece that had these, bold outlining like this, I do have a Hannah Lynn that I'll be starting soon. So I have a feeling it might be kind of the same way with her artwork. But what I like to do is I do my black outline first and then fill it in. Like I said, it just kind of makes me feel like a kid and like I'm coloring. So I've really, really enjoyed working on this one. Even though it took me, I kind of put it back in the stash of whips, it really worked up quickly, and it just has been a lot of fun. It's a Diamond Art Club, so the quality's there. I haven't had, any trash drills to speak of. Have been able to use my multi-placer, which I don't always do with round diamond paintings, because doing round diamond paintings is not necessarily my strong suit, because I don't know, there's just something about the squares that I feel like I'm neater when I do them. With these round ones, it's kind of a double-edged sword. With the training wheels, sometimes I feel like those show. Without the training wheels, I feel like I don't get them very straight. But with this one, it's been the colors and the the backgrounds on the symbols are just so bold that it's just a little bit easier for me to keep everything lined up and neat. So I have been able to multi-place. So that made it go pretty quickly. And yeah, it's been a really fun piece to work on. I love the colors in this one. So that's been another thing that's made it enjoyable for me, is sort of the earthy tones that are in this painting. What I've decided to do with this one is I'm going to give it to some really special little girls in my life, so that, and they're not my, and spoiler alert, they're not my granddaughters. My granddaughters are very special in my life, but these are other special little girls. But just to kind of remind them that they are loved, and just to give them something, you know, pretty and sparkly to put in their room. So that's where this one is destined to be. So, like so many other people in our community, what I've decided to do is finish all my whips before I start anything new. So basically, anything that I have kitted up is going to get finished before I start any new projects. I feel like since August, either because of collaborations I've been a part of or because of the holidays, I've been doing a lot of paintings where I felt like there was a deadline. And interestingly enough, with most of those paintings, especially the ones I did for Christmas, I was not successful in meeting any of the deadlines I set for myself. Things have been, if you kind of keep up with my channel, as you know, things have been pretty busy and hectic for me lately because of getting a new job and just, you know, life stuff going on with my grandkids and just all kinds of various reasons. So I haven't had as much time to devote to my diamond painting as I did, you know, previously. But, you know, it's got to be okay. Like the ones that I did for Christmas and I didn't get finished, I just told myself, well, they'll be done for next year. Particularly with like Christmas decor pieces or any holiday really. You know, those are something that if I make them for my daughter or I make them for here at the shelter, they're pieces that are going to be put away and, you know, brought out every year for the holidays. So not a lot of sense in putting a whole lot of pressure on myself. What I saved to work on was her face and the crown, so this should be really fun to complete. I saved those for last. It just felt, I don't know, kind of special to me to do that. So hopefully we'll be able to get this done and I can get this framed. I'm going to do a separate framing video. I've got a framing idea already decided on. I already have the piece that I'm going to frame it with, so hopefully you'll be seeing that video soon too. But with all these whips that I have to finish, I think like I said, basically anything that I already have kitted up is going to be worked on. And I think I have 2, 3, maybe 3 or 4 more in progress. So it's not horribly bad, but I just feel like there's stuff hanging over my head. Even worse, though, than the whips in progress, the paintings that have been started and not completed, is pieces that need to be framed. I've got a lot of stuff that, you know, I just need to get finished up. And So that will be something that I really kind of try and focus on too. Whoops, bumped that. That I really try to focus on too in the new year. Because I don't know, I just feel like all these little things, even though, you know, I kind of tell myself it's things that, you know, at the end of the day, it is not going to be earth shattering if they don't get completed. I know they're hanging over my head. Is anybody else like that? I always feel like if I've got uncompleted things to work on, that whether I'm, you know, actually thinking about it or not, or it's just kind of somewhere floating around in my subconscious, it just really has a tendency to stress me out and feel like I'm just disorganized, and it does lead to actual disorganization because I'm constantly moving things around to try and, you know, just make things functional until I'm able to complete whatever it is that needs to be completed. And that's one thing I really want to work on this year. I have a little bit of bright, shiny syndrome, so, you know, I kind of am known to start multiple things and just not focus on, you know, taking those all the way to completion. So I want to work on that this year just to reduce stress from my life. Whenever I've got a bunch of stuff that's halfway finished, it just stresses me out. And what I love about this hobby so much is the way it does reduce stress in my life. So there's just really no sense in allowing bits and pieces of it to become stressful. So my goal is to start completely finishing stuff, getting stuff knocked out, and just clearing up my energy a little bit. I have been on vacation for the past 5 days. Today's my final day on vacation. So I'll be going back to work tonight. I'm gonna go run a substance use disorder group. But I'll be going back to my 9 to 5 job tomorrow. So I really have focused on organizing, and, you know, I always get that way this time of year. When I'm filming this video, it's January 6th, and actually beginning in the beginning of December, I always start wanting to, you know, just clear things out and make room and space and be able to breathe with holiday decorations and all that stuff. My environment just starts to feel so chaotic. And so I really start to get that kind of almost desire to spring clean and just clear everything up. So that's what I've done a lot of since I've been home from my trip. I got home on Saturday, so I've had, basically 2.5 days, I guess, just here at home, kind of a staycation kind of thing. And I've gotten a tremendous amount done, and it feels really good. So finishing this piece up will, of course, be part of that, and just kind of one more thing that I can know is completed and feel good about. So really super excited to be able to do this with all of you. So like I said, I have some whips in progress. Actually, I've got one really, really big one that I haven't talked about a whole lot on my channel, that hopefully will be something that I get to start working on. It's a piece just for me. Because that's kind of the thing with all of these sort of deadlines and collaboration pieces and holiday pieces, that I feel like I haven't really done any diamond painting for me. I normally end up using my diamond paintings that I've done in this last year at least for very special purposes. So, you know, it's usually dedicated to go to my daughter as a holiday decoration or go up here at the shelter. And all that's fine. I love to give. But I've got a few pieces in my stash, kind of like this one, that means something to me on an emotional level. So I'm really kind of excited to get these works in progress completed so that I can go back to, you know, working on some stuff that's just for me. For my birthday, which was December 31st, I took advantage of the $10, or not $10, the 250 points that Diamond Art Club give you for your birthday. And I don't know actually how much that's worth, but with that and some other points I had, I was able to order a piece that I wanted very, very much. And buy that for myself for my birthday. I'm not going to do a whole lot of buying this year. I wouldn't say that I'm on a no buy, but there are going to be some things that change in my life this year, which are going to make it pretty important that I, you know, be sort of ultra responsible with my money. So I won't be doing a whole lot of buying. I do have one project in mind that I'm going to be working on that will result in purchasing a couple of canvases, I think. But other than that, I think, you know, my stash is pretty large. I think I'm pretty good for a while. So we'll see. You know, I know so many of us, myself included, say, okay, I've got enough, I'm not buying anymore. And then, you know, you see something all of a sudden that you feel like you just got to have, and boom, out comes the credit card. So, but we'll see. I don't plan on doing a whole lot of buying. I do have some pieces that I'm really excited to get started. And one of the things that I really like doing with my stash, because my stash is pretty large. I've probably got, I'd say about maybe 30 to 40 paintings. I know there's stashes out there that are bigger. I know there's stashes out there that are smaller. But at any rate, one of the things that I really do enjoy doing is throwing them all into an apple box and doing my random pick and just kind of surprising myself with which one I get to work on next. And with all those, you know, pieces that were dedicated to special purposes, I just have not been able to do that at all since probably June. So I'm really excited to have some time to just kind of do that again. That's really fun for me. Really like it. Okay, 29. Let's see. Her face is just about done. So that's kind of some of the things that I've been thinking about. I don't know what to do about all this framing that I've got to get done. I don't know whether to start some sort of dedicated plan to get everything framed up. One of the things that makes it really difficult is it's so hard to find you know, the right size frames for some, especially some of these pieces that you get from AliExpress or Amazon. Amazon might be a little bit easier, to be quite honest. I'm not quite sure. I haven't done a whole lot of paintings myself from Amazon. I have ordered some for the residence. I think I'm pretty creative when it comes to framing. I've got some creative ideas for some of the ones that I have. I'll look forward to doing some videos with those and showing you guys. But yeah, it's just, I've just got a lot in my stash that aren't framed. And I actually, because when I get paintings done, I store them between two pieces of cardboard under my mattress, and that's worked really well for a long time. The diamonds end up, you know, being just fine, the canvases being just fine, but there's getting to be so much of them between that cardboard that I took it out to look for something the other day and realized that one of them had been damaged because when I put it away, it had kind of folded over. So that kind of concerns me too, that some of these pieces that, you know, were important to me when I did them and I put a lot of time and effort in, may be getting damaged if I don't figure out some sort of solution. And then there's the problem that I think a lot of diamond painters are running into right now. Because I see it posted on the Facebook. It's like, what do we do with all of these? You know, sometimes they are intended for special purposes, but you know, if I keep diamond painting, there's only so many holiday pieces I can do for my daughter, and you know, I don't always want to work on holiday decor ones. And I've made a couple of really pretty pieces that she displays in her home all year long. But, you know, I don't know what the solution is going to be for that, because this hobby has therapeutic value for me, and that's the really important part. So I got to come up with some kind of solution. What I was thinking was, oops, I'm missing one color for this, for right there. Hold on, where are those drills? Oh goodness. I think I can reach them. I don't know, maybe not. So, sorry about that, you guys. I may have to pause and, oh wait, I see them. Hold on one second. Nope, I was wrong. Okay, I'll have to find them later. So, we may end up being almost finished, or I will pause this video and just finish out this little piece right here. What was I talking about? Oh, so one of the things that I have been thinking about doing is, I think I'm going to start framing them. However I frame them, I have a tendency to, you know, get a lot of my frames at Ross or thrift stores, things like that. So I think I will maybe start framing them and donating them to the thrift store that supports our program here at the shelter. 100% of the proceeds from down there come back to our shelter, and over the years they've raised, like, gosh, what was it, $2.5 million for our shelter. So I was thinking that maybe I'll start framing them nicely on a budget, hopefully, and donating them down there, and they'll either sell them or, you know, I don't know. Hopefully they sell. but I've got to find some kind of solution because I got a lot of diamond paintings around here. Okay, so I'm missing one other. Oh, no, I'm not. Here's the other one. Okay, other than this little piece right up here, I need 3 drills, which I'm going to have to find. I'm not sure where I set the case. I thought I had everything out. It's time to do her crown. Now, I love Diamond Art Club. I love their charting. I love the artwork of Mandy Manzano. However, I've decided to bling this crown out just a little bit. I'm going to try this. I'm not sure if it will look right. Hopefully it will. But if not, it's not that large of a space. I could always pull the drills off if I need to. But I really kind of just wanted to bling this out. This one did have AB diamonds. And so there's ABs right up in here. Oh, I don't even know if you can see my finger. Well, there's just ABs up in the clouds. Let me move a little bit. Up here in these clouds, there's some ABs. Doesn't really show too well, but you know, so it's somewhat blingy already, but I just want to go a little bit extra. So I have some sparklers. Yay! So I'm really just trying to decide how I want to do this. I've got, oops, it's not even in frame. I basically have a couple of different colors. One's kind of almost a goldy color. And then I've got just a almost straight up like diamond color, like a silver. And then I've got one color that's sort of, I don't know, maybe in between. So I think what I'm going to do, first of all, is right around the edges of the crown, I'm going to use my leftover AB diamonds. So I'm going to start with that. Let's see how this looks. Looking good so far. There's one symbol that kind of almost like outlines this crown. So let's start with that. I should zoom you in a little bit closer. Hang on, I may bump you. Let's see what I can do here. Okay, that's as close as I can get. That was a rocky ride, sorry. Okay, so I'm going to just finish. This symbol that I'm working on right now is supposed to be 3024, and it just kind of outlines part of the crown here. So we'll start with that. And then, gosh, it's just such a hard decision which one I want to use. I think I'm going to use the silver ones. Crowns are usually kind of sort of silver. A lot of them. I guess there are some gold crowns. I know. I'm going to go with the gold. The gold color. That's what I'm going to do. The color that's just a little bit more gold. Well, there's that one. And let's see how gold these are. Those are not even open. So I'm going to pop these ones in. Oh, you guys, I think this is going to be pretty. You know, it's nice that we have this beautiful artwork already basically created for us. It's also super nice that we can kind of customize it somewhat and make it our own. And these sparklers that we're able to get just really, really make that even more special. You get these from Tina over on Facebook. You can order these from her. She's got great customer service. Yeah, and this is going to add a lot to this. Yay! Now this is going to be done here in no time. Oops. There's a couple more pearl ones. Oh, yeah, because that's what these ABs remind me of, is sort of pearls. So it's almost like, looks to me like my crown has pearls on it. Make this go a little bit quicker. I think I can multi-place. I'm starting to concentrate. When I get down to the very end of a piece, I always have a tendency to go kind of quiet on you guys. So if I do that, I apologize. I think it's just that I get so excited. So what are you guys kind of working on? Are you doing, you know, are you kind of focused on finishing up your whips from last year? Are you planning on slashing the stash, or both? You know, obviously, like I said, because of the fact that I am going to be not purchasing as many this year as I did last, basically by default, I will be doing a bit of a slash the stash at least, although I don't necessarily, you know, I'm not going to really focus on it that way. And like I said, I do have a project that I want to work on that will necessitate me buying a couple of canvases at least. But other than that, I just really don't feel like I need much more. I think I'm pretty set for the year, but we'll see. Maybe I'll be really productive and get a lot of them done, and I can buy more. You know, I don't know how, and this is always a good question too. I would really like to hear your guys' opinion on this in the comments below. This is kind of a fun question I've been kicking around in my head. How low would you let your stash get? I mean, how low is basically too low? I'm not really sure. I think normally I do about maybe 1.5 paintings per month. So if I were gonna order from AliExpress, although I don't know how much of that I'll continue to do this year, those pieces I keep talking about for my special project that's coming up, those will be AliExpress purchases. But you know, I mean, how low could you let your stash get without feeling uncomfortable? Is that even weird that that's a thing? I mean, that we would, you know, start to worry that we only have a couple left, because I know there are a lot of people that either can't afford to or just don't choose to, you know, have a huge stash. And some of us, like me, you know, just like to have a huge one. And some people have huge stashes because of their YouTube channels. But how low would you, oh, that is so pretty. Oh my gosh, the camera probably does not even do it justice. I think up here, where there's just that one at the top, can you see that at all? There's one up there. Maybe I'll put a AB drill, which those are AB 141, so they really have kind of the feel, like I said, the feeling of a pearl to them. So I think, yeah, I like that. And then in the middle here, let's see how the colors that they've got look for that. 14, kind of a peachy color. I was almost thinking that I kind of wanted that to be a bit extra too. Maybe some red or some, so it looks like a ruby. Yeah, you know what, you guys? I think I am going to try that. I think I'm going to bling out this middle a little bit, customize this painting a little bit more. Just picking those up with my nails. I do that by putting in sort of this nice reddish color. It is, let's see, 904. I don't know, maybe I need to get some 666. Like I said, these are just a few drills, so I could play with it and change it out if I decide I want to. But I thought about, emeralds are my favorite, but I think a ruby might really pop on this. So we're going to go with a ruby feel. We're almost done, you guys, except for those ones at the top. Okay, so that's supposed to be the colored part. Okay, now what if we put a little bling on that? I'm gonna go with these ones that look a little more silver. Which is supposed to be the highlight or kind of the shine on the diamond. So I'm going to go with these nice silver ones. Not the diamond, the ruby. And we're going to really bling this out. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh. I'm not so sure about these ones that I thought were silver. Almost, it's probably the color around them, but they almost look a little more gold. I don't know. And I'm thinking, again, just going to pick these out. Let's see. I'm spilling all over, but it is me. You know how we do. You know how I do. Okay. I'm just lodging things and just making a big mess here, you guys. I think, let me pick these up real quick. I think what I want to do is I just want to make that whole thing kind of the ruby look. Ooh, these diamonds are a little bit hard to, these sparklers, a little bit hard to pick up this morning. Okay, I'm just going to go with the whole thing sort of looking like a ruby. And this girl is going to be super princess-like with her sparkly crown, her AB diamonds, all the bling, all the beauty, all the fun that is Diamond Art Club. Ooh, I like that. I think I like that, you guys. What do you think? What do you think? So let me pause you. Let me see if I can find this one symbol where I need just 3 drills. Right, oh, can you see it? This one place where I need 3 drills right here at the top. It'll only be a second. I'll be right back. Hold on. Oh, here's the last 3 drills in this canvas, and it's finished. Yay! I love it. Okay, I'm going to zoom you out. You'll have to excuse the mess in the room, but I want you to be able to see this in all its beauty. So this is absolutely amazing. I am so pleased with the way this one came out. I love it. I love the colors. So these are I'm kind of going to go ahead and do my final thoughts on this. This was really a easy to work on piece. The drills were really good. I had a lot of leftovers. This one is a round. I'm excited that these drills were such good quality. I don't have a lot of spare drills, although the drills that I do have that are spare are Diamond Art Club, because I really don't do rounds very often. But I had, you know, a good amount of leftover drills in all of them. Oh, this empty one here, that's my 310s. I didn't have a whole lot of 310s left, just a few, but you know, that just is what it is. So I definitely would recommend this piece. I think that the 3 young girls that I'm going to give this to they're just absolutely going to love this. I will be doing a framing video with this, so be watching for that soon. The one comment I would make about this painting, if there's anything negative at all whatsoever, is, you know, and this may be, and I don't know, maybe I'm not even looking at this right, but to me it almost looks like her legs go all the way down. But that, you know, I'm being ridiculous, because that's the way Mandy did her painting. That's the way she wanted it. It's background. I mean, I don't even know what I'm thinking. Just, it looks to me like her legs go all the way down. I don't know. I'm being silly. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I really enjoyed it. Of the DAC, of the Diamond Art Club pieces that I've done so far, this is probably my favorite. I do love the way that crown turned out. Oh my gosh. Let's see if I can bring it up a little bit closer. You guys, it's so blingy. Yeah, this one's absolutely gorgeous. I would definitely recommend it. I will link it in, hang on. I'm having problems with my whip down here. I will link it in the comment section below. I'll also link the sparklers if I can figure out how to do that, since it's a Facebook group. I'm going to try. Highly recommend this piece. It was so much fun to do. So much fun to finish with you, as always. And that's pretty much... Oh, wait. I see 2 I missed. 2 310s. Where'd they go? Oh, right there. Leave it to me, you guys. Leave it to me. Oh, I keep missing the spot. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let me take a quick look. Now we're done. Now we're finished. So that's it, you guys. Thanks for watching. If you're new to my channel, if you'd like to, please hit like and subscribe. If you're a regular here, thanks for coming back. Happy diamond painting, you guys. I'll see you really soon.